Okay, so the framework flow and the line by line stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone ready?
Wait, what are you gonna do?
Framework and then line by line.
Okay.
We'll sign first.
Okay. Oh, I pressed the wrong key.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Good, ready? Cool. Okay, so the first thing I want to bring up is, that they say that our performance cases cards are a wash. The first thing I want to do actually here is extend our Rothberg and Valentin 1997 card here. So basically what this card essentially says is that when the other team wants to run it, or when a team wants to run, so okay, that's it. When another team wants to do performance, there's a trade-off with state action. Oh yeah, so if they try to look at the performance like just as a performance, it won't do anything. The performance alone falls short of what can be a productive change. And this proves their way. There is productivity. But the way that productivity is created means that oh, so this takes away the this takes away the functionality.
It proves the functionality of the plan because it takes away the productivity.
It proves the functionality of the plan because it takes away the productive capacity of the state. And the state is key to change. So hence the state, the negative state action.
That's R. That's the card performance.
Yeah, but we have this card that says that the state is necessary for change. It's going to link directly into the graph that says that productivity is bad. Or we link directly into the productivity.
We understand being productive, especially when the state is productive.
Yeah.
Means that harm happens.
And we understand when the state is productive, harm happens specifically.
Which is why if we are role playing.
Which is why if we were role playing,
And this is productive means to see what the state can do.
discipline means to see what the state can do.
Then taking negative action on the part of the state.
They're taking negative action on the part of the state. Tend to change the capacity of state to the act. The overall change is speculative. But to turn from the harm of the status quo is inevitable and future potential. Which means the app is in the direction of what the negative content. Meaning the affirmative
solves best
best by saying what needs to happen most. Instead the state takes action least. Cool. Okay, so going down the line by actually just a little bit back up to the framework with these analytics on there. What we've been saying this entire time is that the state is going to take action just by saying we're not going to have any say really whatsoever in terms of marijuana in the United States. This isn't specific action. This is just exactly saying we can't put people into jail anymore. That's really the only thing it does. There's going to be no new taxation, no regulation, nothing in this whatsoever. Yeah, this is the state embodying the idea of doing nothing. For the state, so like for example, the only person the state will ever really listen to is the state itself. So the state is really the only one that can embody this idea, and the state is the only one that can really justify the state doing nothing. And we say that the action the state should take, which will link us directly into their idea of unproductivity. It's just us being
It's not about us being productive.
It's not about us not being productive. It's about the state not being productive. And it's about us being the state not being productive. Okay, go ahead. So look specifically confident.
Yeah, go into what they say links to our case.
Okay, so I want to go specifically into the copy card, and this is going to be the main link to our case. So the first thing that I would like to say is that they keep bringing up this idea that we're trying to legitimize the marijuana industry. First thing I'd like to say is that for it to be a legitimate industry, there would have to be a bunch of regulation. Like, it would have to be a state industry. We have cards on almost all of our government and canopy cards that say that this is actually going to be a small independent market. It's not really something that's going to be regulated. It's more going to be like a person growing dependence, a person giving to a few people, but it's never going to be regulated by the state. This is going to take away this idea of the unregulated business potential. It doesn't turn people into businessmen. It turns them into individuals who are selling marijuana, which is what they can do in this case. You're also which is our idea of radical autonomy. You're also going to see through these same cards.
So the first card, the 74 card.
Which was the card?
They said that there were two
Oh, so you have a card from the root
No,
card?
no, R, it's
Oh.
R, so first R.
Our root card. Sorry,
That's
for
what
this.
it's not because it's like an
Alright. Anyway, basically we're saying that we don't have any production for the state.
R. Yeah, we're not creating a
Yeah.
productive one.
We're not creating a productive market for the state. The state can in no way make money off of this. They can't benefit through this financially. They can't arrest people for this. They can't take any specific advantages through this.
Basically, we talk about it, it's not because it's not.
They say that we're doing nothing to stop gratuitous violence. We're going to say that we absolutely are doing things.
We're saying that that's part of the state
We're
action,
saying-
and so it's about decreasing what the capacity of the state has to.
We're saying that's part of state action, and that we're reducing what the state has to protect gratuitous violence.
Capacity.
We're reducing the capacity the state has to reduce
Reduce.
gratuitous violence. I apologize.
Which means that, we are, like, there's a net benefit to the plan because.
And there's a net benefit to the plan because it takes,
Because it's negative state action.
because it's negative state action.
They also say that we don't use the word legitimate in that, it's the legitimate.
They also say that we don't use the word legitimate, and it's legitimate.
So it's very different, we talk about how it cannot be legitimate.
Yeah,
It's
so we talk about how it cannot be legitimate, but also the fact, like we said, this isn't gonna be a specific business thing that people want.
specific.
Yeah, there's a small market specifically, it's not a specific individual business that works through the state or
It's
something.
not the non-equal opportunity means that it's outside of the state, just living outside of the state.
They're non-context by equal opportunity and just living outside of the state
Because the state is inherently asymmetrical.
because the state is inherently asymmetrical.
It doesn't allow for equality.
It doesn't allow for equality outside of itself.
To ever exist.
To ever exist.